And good morning. It's 7:04 on this Friday, October 6th. It's time to head to Studio B for Coleman and Company. Our guest host today, Ray Render.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coleman and Company. And as you may have heard the past couple of weeks, Coleman's on special assignment. So I believe today's the last day for his special assignment. So I think we're back to a regular routine on Monday. Anyway, good to be with you. Ray Render, I'm the Deputy District Director for Congressman John Rose here in the 6th District. Live in Mount Juliet, so Wilson County. Happy to be with you today. So we've saved the best guest and the worst host for the last day. So no, anyway, I'm kidding, but appreciate you allowing me to be here today, Miss Susie. So right out of the gate, Wilson Bank and Trust. Good to see you. And as I talk to you, Brandy, you travel the world apparently. So we just need to hang with you. We decided, and we can see the world. So tell us what's going on at Wilson Bank and specifically in your travel department.
Yeah, I'm Brandy Goodall, and I'm with Wilson Bank and Trust, like you said, and I am the manager of the travel program. And I'm here today to talk about next year, our 2024 schedule. We start our preview party. We're doing things a little different next year, and that's a good thing. But we've had just an overwhelming turnout for 2023. I think after the pandemic, everybody, they're ready to get out of the house and they're ready to travel. Right. And so when we went in from 22 into 23, our participation was we were blown away. And so when we did preview parties last year, we had over 1,000 people come to our first preview party. And so with that participation, signups were just out the roof the first day. And they were all picked over by the time we went to the other 9 parties. Wow. And so we had to do a little quick thinking for when it came to how we were going to do things this coming year. And so what we've decided is we are going to do one preview to next year. One day, 10 and 2. It's going to be on November the 2nd. November the 2nd. It's going to be at the Clemens Richardson Operations Building, which is our new operations building right there behind the main office on West Main. 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. We do ask that you call and let us know that you're coming, just so that we kind of get an idea for parking and that sort of thing.
So calling, is there a way to sign up on the website, or you need to call?
You can call our office, or you can email us at wilsonbanktravelclub.com. Okay. And so you just let us know, and we'll put you down for either the 10 o'clock or 2 o'clock. And then, but sign-ups will not be that day, because when we do have all the people there, and so what we're going to do is have sign-ups starting that Monday online. Our website will go live on that Monday, and you can sign up online.
So this is more of an informational type session. It's not a commitment that day.
That's right. That's right.
It's information. Mm-hmm. Now, do you have to be a member of Wilson Bank and Trust to participate, or can anybody show up and learn more?
Well, of course, that's the whole part of, we do like for you to bank with us, but once you go on one trip, we think you will bank with us. And so, but you do get a discount for banking with us if you travel. And so, and then we take them on all these fabulous trips. And
now, do we know the trips for next year? That's a secret.
Do.
And what can you share with us today that's not a secret?
Yeah, we'll go ahead. In review, just a little on, we have some, starting in January, we're going to go to Yellowstone and go snowmobiling. We do have some spots. We've released 2 trips for next year. We're going to go snowmobiling and Panama Canal cruise in February. Those 2 we have out there already, because we need to go ahead and start sign-ups for those because they're so early in the year. And I do have spots available for the snowmobile trip, so if you're still interested in that. We're going to go to Key West, the Virginia Outer Banks. We're going to do an Atlanta Braves game and hang out in Atlanta for a little bit. We have our famous mystery trip that we do. They sign up and they find out where they're going when we get to the airport. And that's our most famous trip every year.
Pack for that one. I don't know.
Well, we do tell you how we're going to pack.
All right, gotcha.
And then we're going to do a Washington, D.C. trip.
Oh, good.
We're going to go to Albuquerque for the Hot Air Balloon Festival. Mm-hmm. We have a Mediterranean cruise. And then we're going to go to Christmas in New York.
Wow. Well, please let us help you when you come to Washington, D.C., whether it's our office or Congressman Ogles. We'd love to help you with that and set up some visits ahead of time.
I have your card.
Keep my card. We'd love to help you with that. can I put in a plug for everybody that needs passports, just to let everybody know it's still taking a little time on that. So, folks, if you're traveling with Wilson Bank, do look at your passport and make sure it's not expired or about to expire, because what some people don't know is some countries require that your passport is good for 6 months past the date of travel. So they think, oh, okay, well, it's going to expire the week after I get back. That might not be good. But anyway, once again, we're happy to help you with that, Congressman Ogles. Both of our offices are happy to help you guys with that. So if you get in a pickle, my caseworker, Kim Mash, she bails a lot of people out on passports. So we're happy to help you guys with that.
Perfect.
So
thank you so much.
Yes. Well, sounds fantastic. Now I'm ready to travel. So I know.
Do you have a passport?
My passport is still valid, and Kim helped me with mine a couple of years back. So yes, we are happy to. We can turn one in an emergency in about 5 or so days. And
don't announce that.
Yeah, like Kim's probably out there listening. She's going to be mad when I get to the office. But anyway, we can help you out with that. So anyway, happy to do that. Sounds exciting. So then go to the website and they can find out about it. Now, are your prices listed on the website, or they have to talk to you? They will be.
Prices will be on the website.
Sounds like you've got some varying things too, so anyone can probably find something they could.
That's right.
Could do.
And of course, we're always available at the bank to help out. You can call any of our offices.
Oh, okay. And you're at main branch.
I'm at the main branch here in Lebanon.
Fantastic.
When I'm not traveling.
Well, no, that's right. That's right. She had to throw that in there. That's right. Brandy, thank you so much for being with us this morning. We're coming about 10 minutes after the hour, so we're going to make the change up here. But appreciate everything you and the folks do at Wilson Bank and Trust. So
appreciate you.
Good chatting with you this morning. Thank you. All right, folks. So we're going to change gears here just a little bit. We appreciate Brandy and Wilson Bank and Trust being with us to share their travel plans. Now, Dr. House, I'm ready to travel now.
Amen. I'm with you, brother.
It's we need to hit the road. So our guest this morning is Dr. Ryan House. A lot of you know this gentleman. Born and raised right here in Lebanon. A lot of you will know his mother, Miss Debbie, worked in the mayor's office for many years. Great lady, if I can throw that in there real quick. I know she's retired now, but anyway, just a little bit about him. Lebanon High School, went on to University of Tennessee, Knoxville, then Logan College of Chiropractic in St. Louis. After that, looks like you started your journey into the chiropractic world. So I guess, Dr. House, just maybe tell us a little about your history if you'd like, or what you'd like to share with us today. But good to have you with us.
Sure, yeah, it's so glad to be here. I'm from here, like I said, and my mom's Debbie Jessen, and so we pretty much grew up listening to this radio station. Yeah. So
wow,
I've never been on the station before, but I'm excited to be here.
Oh, fantastic!
Absolutely. So yeah, after those schools that you mentioned, I started a practice in Spring Hill, Tennessee, with another young man I graduated with, and that was awesome. Did that for about 8 years, and then really, I say, God literally told me that it's time to move back to my hometown. It was amazing. A guy from here called me and said, "Hey, you want to buy my practice?" And I was like, "Why would I do that?" But turns out that we were already thinking we've got to expand. We were already thinking, what are we going to do next? And so anyway, got here, started this practice, Cumberland Chiropractic and Sports Medicine, and we just finished celebrating 10 years. Okay. It was earlier this year, so it's been a great journey, man. I've got. We got a very busy practice. I've got 2 other doctors with me, younger guys. They are awesome. I just can't say enough about how good they are. One of them's got a birthday today, so happy birthday, Dr. Moore.
All right.
Yeah, we're we call it chiropractic and sports medicine. The reason we call it that is we don't want people just to think neck and back with us. We really do nerve, muscle, joint problems from literally head to toe. One of my specialties, my niche, if you will, is TMJ dysfunction. So if you got a jaw problem, and especially headaches that are along with that, man, that is I treat probably 40% of my day on jaws and headaches.
A lot of folks in D.C. have jaw problems, which lead to headache problems. Can you go there and
absolutely.
Get us solved? So,
I'll just send a bus there and bring them back here.
Maybe that's what we need to do.
There you go. We'll set up a camp around here.
That's right. So, So the name of the business, though, is Cumberland Chiropractic and Sports Medicine.
Yep.
And you are located at 1633.
You got it.
West Main.
Yep. So. You know where Publix is? Come back just a little bit, and then right behind Dunkin' Donuts, Firestone Tire, that business complex of buildings.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. And so looks like your hours you've got some flexible times here. You're open late. Looks like Monday and Wednesday till 6. So that's good. Catching folks coming out after work. Same thing Thursday. You're late on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then you're open every day. So
open every day.
People just need to give you a call to set. They go online. I guess. So I went to your website. And I found out a lot of information on your website. But they can now. Can they? You can request an appointment. Looks like online. You can do a lot of things on your website. So folks, go to Cumberland Chiropractic. Check that out real quick if you need to do that. So
we try to make our website an introduction as well as really a portal. We've got a ton of exercises on that website. So if you just wanted to dabble and see if you can fix yourself, go to our website. It says videos and articles. Check it out.
Well, we have got to take just a quick break. We're kind of at a stopping point. So, let's take the quick break, and we'll be right back in a few minutes to talk to you some more about your Cumberland Chiropractic. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, let's see what's happening on the roadways. Thanks to our friends at Absolute Kubota, they'll help you rent the right tool for the job. The Kubota Orange Rental Program makes it easy to rent the right equipment. Stop by Absolute Kubota, check out the U35 excavator or the SVL 75 compact track loader, 1506 West Main. Now at traffic, here's Chuck.
Good morning. It's still moving in slow motion right now up north of town because of that crash on 65 southbound at Bethel Road. That's around mile marker 103 in that section of Sumner County. As you come in from Robertson County there to Sumner, it's really crawling along. It's picked up with more volume through the Mount Juliet area, leaving Wilson County on 40 west towards Nashville. It's already heavy through the Hickory Hollow area on 24 west at Bell Road coming in from Murfreesboro. A Smoky Mountain Fall Festival underway this weekend at Ober-Gatlinburg. Check it out, obergatlinburg.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
I'm Michael Starr, a licensed local insurance agent with Health Markets Insurance Agency in Lebanon, Tennessee. Choosing the right Medicare plan for you can be confusing. Let me help you find a plan that best fits your needs and budget. Call 615-830-4875 to speak with a licensed insurance agent for a free appointment, virtually, by phone, or in person, to review your specific needs and help find a plan that's right for you. Health Markets Insurance Agency Incorporated is licensed in all states and D.C. Service and product availability varies. Agents may be compensated based on enrollment. No obligation to enroll.
This is Christopher Menzel. I'm a bariatric surgeon here at Vanderbilt Wilson County Hospital. I just wanted to say happy 30th anniversary to WANT FM 98.9.
Happy anniversary, WANT. 30 years of great service to our community. From John DeWall with the DeWall Salvation Army shoe giveaway every year before the beginning of school on Lake Street.
This is Diana Cavender from Exit Rocky Top Realty wishing WANT a happy 30th anniversary.
When it comes to Medicare plans designed to meet your needs and budget, there's no place like Farm Bureau Health Plans. We've got Medicare Advantage plans, Medicare supplements, Part D, dental, vision, designed with folks like you in mind. Visit our office at 214 North Castle Heights here in Lebanon. You can see Charlotte Webster for your Medicare or other health plan needs. You can always get a quote for auto, home, life insurance, and also commercial insurance. And again, West Dugan, Farm Bureau, Castle Heights office.
All right, and we are back at Coleman & Company this morning. Once again, Ray Render here filling in for the Mr. Coleman Walker. He's on special assignment. So those of you that have been around for a few years, you know what that means. But anyway, I think we're Mr. Coleman's going to be back on Monday morning, back to regular order, but I'm happy to be here with you today. We are talking with Dr. Ryan House, Cumberland Chiropractic and Sports Medicine. So, once again, your bio's on here, Dr. House. Maybe tell us a little about, so you've got, you looks like you're a family man here. Maybe tell us a little about your family or...
Yeah, I think my beautiful wife Bethany and I've got two little kids, Hudson and Layla, and then I've got one big kid. So I've got a 6-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 25-year-old.
Oh wow,
that's right, Tyler, and he's got me 2 grandbabies.
Wow.
So yeah, I got a beautiful family. Tyler, they live not too far down the road. I live literally a quarter mile from here.
Oh, fantastic.
So I'm just right down the road here. But anyway, so yeah, family man. Like I said, I was born and raised here on a farm, and somebody told me the other day that they have a century farm, and I really think I'm on a century farm.
My boss is big into FFA and ag, and any farm that's over 100 years old, if you can document that, it can be labeled as a century farm. So you should really check into that, get that distinguished on.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah, but so my kids are homeschooled, which is amazing. They go to tutorials, and then we got a ton of time that we spend at our church. We go to Love's Way Church.
Oh, okay,
yeah. I thought I'd throw out there, by the way, we're having a tent revival at the end of this month. This is a big weekend this weekend because we're setting up a giant tent.
We got good weather to do it,
It's
sir.
going to be great weather, right? We'll dress a little warmer for in the morning, but we're going to set up a huge tent out there on 231 South, just past Southside School.
Right.
And so set up a huge tent for at the end of the month. I think it's the 22nd through the 27th, something like that.
So as people are driving by and they see this tent, that's what's going on, and you'll have some signage or something out there.
Absolutely.
Talk about that.
Signage all over the place. So that's really cool.
Fantastic.
Like I said, my mom is Debbie. She, y'all can say a little prayer for her. She's in Florida, and she just badly sprained / broke her ankle this morning. So,
oh my goodness.
They were on the beach doing their thing. But,
Miss Debbie, I'm sorry.
That's right. She'll get through it, and then she's got an ally in me to help her.
That's right. When she gets back. So
that's right.
Fantastic. So
that's right.
Yeah, and just looking at your business. So really, the entire community, we have an ally right here in Dr. House and his team. So. I know it says chiropractic, but also the sports medicine piece. So you do more than chiropractic, and you mentioned some of the things that you specialize in. Maybe tell us. I know people they think they know what a chiropractic is, or they have preconceived notions. But tell us, you do a lot of things here. Maybe go into some of the different things you can do for folks to help. I know Miss Susie here. I believe you helped her. She was singing your praises this morning. She had some hip surgery, and she said you really helped her out. So she's a testimonial for what you can do. So maybe share with us a little of everything you do.
Yeah, that's true. It's funny when you say she just had hip surgery. We helped her with the nerve and muscle part. That's we were trying to prevent, but before we realized that she's going to have surgery, we just made her set up for success. So when you say chiropractor, it's kind of a broad term. There's a lot of different things. You might walk into my office and be like, "Well, this is not chiropractic," but it's because we are able in our office to do the soft tissue work like you would expect from a very elite massage therapist. We're able to do the rehabilitation work like you'd expect from a very dialed in, elite, if you will say, a physical therapist, but then the chiropractic part. So the adjusting that everybody's kind of familiar with and, the stereotypical stuff, we do that as well. And man, we do all three of those combined because I may even to a fault, a determined person, but we just want to get people better faster. And that's our slogan in our office. But, we just dial in care according to what the patient needs and what the research says is the best possible care out there for them. And so we see great results. And, it's a blessing to do what I do. I mean, to have people like Susie, who sing our praises, but man, we feel like we're just gifted in our office to do this. Like the Lord has literally given us an opportunity to intervene in people's pain and share both relief physically, but maybe even spiritually at our office. We built our office on the Lord, literally.
Fantastic.
So we buried Bibles in the concrete.
That is great. You shared a little about your faith on your website, and I do appreciate that. So I didn't know about chiropractic really until I just mentioned in the commercial break. I had some pain, and just other folks couldn't get that to go away, but I did. I finally said, okay, I'm going to go talk to a chiropractor, and it almost immediately within a visit or two, that problem was resolved. So I've really become a believer of chiropractic medicine.
Absolutely.
So obviously people can go to your website, they can call. What else do they need to know about your practice or your website? Is there some place maybe on there I know there's treatments, there's all about you. You've got some videos and articles on there, so people might just want to go read some you share some information out there. It's
good. People might call it advertising, but really we are sharing information on our Facebook page, our Cumberland Chiropractic's Facebook page, on YouTube and on our website that could possibly help people get better without even needing us. And a lot of times they can't get better. They try it themselves because we give them some great tips, but they can't get it fixed, and we're glad to help them at that point. But you should check out anybody that's struggling out there listening this morning with a nagging hip or a headache or jaw pain or whatever it might be. Check out our website, check out our Facebook page. You'll find that's a big resource, like a library to learn a little bit about the body that you just might tap into free pain relief.
And as you just said, all that's free. You're not charging just to go on and read some of those articles or check out some of those videos. Absolutely. You just have it kind of front and center where they can find it easily. If they go to Cumberland Chiropractic, it's going to be right there.
In the end, Ray, you and I both know sooner or later you need some help with something.
Yes.
Right. So
the older I get, the more I realize that every day.
And the more we can help people, the more we might be top of mind, when that need comes about.
Right.
So,
right. Yeah. Fantastic. So now, and it's not only you. I see you do have a few folks here. Now, do y'all specialize in different things, or could somebody just come visit any one of you, or how do you kind of slice and dice that?
We do specialize in different things, but it's almost like a niche. I think I told you earlier, I'm 30 or 40% of my day is spent treating jaw pain and headaches. But Dr. Moore has just gone above and beyond in studying running injuries, right? So pretty much everything lower body, doesn't have to be lower body because there's other things that come up, but anything to do with running injuries, man, he is your guy. And then Dr. Mazur, he's a baseball guy and shoulder injury kind of guy. So if you had one of those type injuries, absolutely call, and my front desk will kind of guide you about, oh, it's a baseball injury, you have some, specifically shoulder pain, they might send you his way, but we all three literally are specialists from head to toe, nerve, muscle, joint.
Right.
So it's like we have this very broad scope, but then if you have a special thing, man, we've got some specialists that are, pretty top shelf helping you.
Now, if people have questions, obviously, I know they've heard you this morning, they can certainly go to the website, but also call. Looks like you've got some great staff here, and they could help you with whether it's pricing or insurance questions. If anybody's got a question, I think you'd be happy, your staff would be happy to try to answer those questions for them. I guess that would me saying, okay, well, what might that cost, or will my insurance cover it? They can help you with those type issues. So.
Yeah, I'm a chiropractor. I spend my 5 days a week as a doctor here, but at the same time, I'm the owner of the business, and we are tireless at making sure that our staff is just helpful, friendly, knowledgeable, and can really almost red carpet walk you through any concerns, worries, pricing information. We accept pretty much every insurance. I couldn't name every one of them, but it's few of them. It's only a few that we don't accept, so that helps out a lot with people too.
Right, certainly. So, so folks, once again, Cumberland Chiropractic, give them a call. Check out the website. Just got a few more minutes here. So, anything else about the business, or your anything coming down the road, maybe new in the business, or what's or new in this field of medicine that we need to know about?
I'm pretty sure it's out in the open now. So Hot Yoga Lebanon has rented a space for me. I've got a larger building, and they've rented a space for about 5 years, 6 years, something like that. And they're moving to a bigger space. And so we're going to do something exciting there. I can't exactly let out what's going to be going into that 1,500 square feet, but it's going to be a real niche filler for our community.
Okay.
In that 1,500 square feet.
So everybody, but we got to keep
that's right.
Keep looking, keep going back to the website or checking in the newspaper to see.
That's right. If I can throw out a teaser there,
that's the teaser.
That's the teaser.
Keep going back and seeing what's happening. No, that's great. That is fantastic.
Yep.
So yeah. Well, once again, we've got a couple more minutes. Any trying to think of. So, is there anything in the field of what you do, or chiropractor, something new coming down the pike, or that we need to know about, whether it's your business or just this field of medicine in general, or maybe folks that don't know a lot about chiropractic, something that you want to say, hey, and once again, I'm a believer, but maybe people are out there and they're, well, I'm not so sure. How do we convince them? Once again, testimonials from Miss Susie and myself and folks like that, but how would you, what information, what would you tell them to say, hey, don't live with this pain, come talk to us?
Absolutely. I think we made a video. It might be on our front page of our website there. But at the bottom, it talks about one thing that might keep you from coming to a chiropractor is the fear factor, like the unknown thing, And I tell you what, if you would go to the website, watch that video, it would help you dispel a lot of myths and confusion, things like that. But man, chiropractic manipulation is literally in the research, in the medical journals, not the chiropractic journals or some off thing, but in the research as the first line of defense against low back pain, against neck pain, against shoulder injuries, it is in the research. It's not like I'm just promoting this thing that's kind of unusual. So that said, your medical doctor, your primary care physician, your orthopedist, if it doesn't look like it is final straw, needs the surgery, you should be seeing a chiropractor as a first line of defense. So that's some of the, the research, dispel the myths. It's super safe to see a chiropractor. I mean, one guy that I look up to, a mentor, says, if you are adjusting the right joints, your malpractice insurance almost ought to be unnecessary. If you're adjusting the right joint, if you're doing random, let's just pop people just to see if we can get them to pop, that's old school thinking. We are really in the business of being accurate, precise, and helping a lot of people without that worry. there.
Right.
So I guess that would be the biggest thing with the research is, man, far and away, we are becoming more necessary to the medical field's eyes than ever before.
And I didn't think about, as you said, first line of defense. Before you go have a surgery or do something serious, it's possible to come visit you and just maybe there's something that could be done in your arena without 100%. Having to go a much more severe route of surgery or something like that. I didn't think about that, but that's a good point.
You mentioned, with your chiropractor. By the way, I love the Proetas. Right. So let me just plug them. If you're in Mount Juliet, go see those guys.
They're great folks.
Yeah. But anyway, so you said you walked in and they were just able to pinpoint where nobody else had, and you'd seen plenty of people about your situation. Man, I know myself and the other two doctors in my office, we have been gifted. Like, it is a blessed gift for us to be able to go right to the place and have this. You'll walk in thinking, I don't know how to describe this, and you'll walk out thinking, I didn't have to.
Yeah.
He just figured out what it was.
That's how it was.
It puts you at ease that way.
It really does.
Yeah.
It really does. So, well, folks, in the last 30 seconds, just want to say, Dr. House, it's good to meet you. Once again, I know your mother, great lady. We hope that she can get over her little spill down there and get the healing up quickly. And good to have you with us. You said this is the first time, so we've got to sign the guest book here before we get out. Coleman will be upset if we don't do that. But thank you so much for your time today and sharing with us about what's going on in the world of chiropractic and sports medicine.
My pleasure.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for
We'll be right back.
All right, let's see what's happening on the roadways. Thanks to our friends at Bates Ford and the Lifetime Brake Pad Guarantee. With the purchase of a brake service, replacement brake pads will be provided at no cost for as long as a customer owns a vehicle. Bates Ford, 1673 West Main. Now at traffic, here's Chuck.
Good morning. Right now, the biggest delay is that crash that's being cleared up north on 65 southbound at the 103 mile marker. That's Bethel Road there in Sumner County. It's affecting that traffic coming down out of Robertson County into Sumner. Traffic's pretty heavy now, 24 through the Hickory Hollow area as you work your way in from Murfreesboro. A little bit of radar through Wilson County this morning on I-40 out in the Mount Juliet area. Hey, Smoky Mountain Fall Festival underway this weekend. Check it out at Ober-Gatlinburg. They're online for all the details at obergatlinburg.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Gregory Dental Group in Lebanon is a family dental practice located across from Vanderbilt Wilson County Hospital. They offer cosmetic procedures, dental implant services, and now featuring new digital dentures. Premium dentures in just 2 appointments. No insurance, no problem. Call about our discount plan.
Hi, I'm Dr. Derek Gregory. In my office, you can count on compassionate staff who will truly listen to you, take the time to get to know you, and discuss your personal needs. I look forward to meeting you.
Gregory Dental Group, 444-0322, West Medora Parkway across from Gibbs Pharmacy.
The leaves are falling, the morning air is very crisp, and it's time to look for your new dream home.
Call us and give us your dream list, and we will start the search.
We will help you through the entire process from start to finish.
Call us to get your journey started. Remember, don't make a move without us.
Call Judy Cox or Medana Himmentoller at Exit Rocky Top Realty, C&D Team, 443-3130.
We still have a lingering chance of showers this morning, otherwise cloudy skies, gradual clearing by this afternoon. High of around 77, mostly clear skies overnight, that low dropping down to 40, sunshine and 65 for your Saturday. This weather forecast is brought to you by Walker Auction and Realty, professional auction of real estate services. Get top dollar for your home, land, or personal property. Just log on to MikeWalkerAuctions.com. They know auctions. Let's look at your forecast. I'm Stormy Clausen.
All right, folks, good morning. Welcome back to Coleman and Company. And Ray Render, happy to be here with you today. As we were saying earlier, Coleman is on his last day of special assignment. So I believe he'll be back on Monday unscathed from his special assignment and ready to get things going again. So happy to have, and I see you two, you're everywhere. So the C&D Realty team, Exit Rocky Top Realty. These ladies are everywhere in town. I need to follow you guys around. That's what I need to do.
You better get an energy bill.
I will have to have that. I see you everywhere. You participate in everything. You do so much for this community. And every time I see you get younger. Now, that's the part I'm upset
Oh,
about.
now
Is
that's sweet.
You don't share that with everybody else. Is how to stay young, like you guys are.
I guess you stay busy. That's the key.
Well,
Yeah.
that must be it.
That must be it.
Ladies, it's always great to see you. Tell us what's going on in the world of real estate.
Well, it's the time of the year, people start thinking about holidays and cold weather, and we want to make sure everybody's getting out while you've got a few days left with the temperature not freezing. You want to get out there and get your house ready for winter. Close those vents underneath your house. If you've got to check around your windows and see if you've got any leakage around your windows so that cold air won't be coming in this winter, and caulk around the windows. And just in general, you need to be checking that stuff and go home and get your heat and your heat checked out by a service person so that you don't go into winter and then something happen when the gets below freezing, then you have the chance of your pipes freezing.
That's bad, yeah, when you flip that switch and uh-oh.
Yeah, so it's better to get it checked and
right.
and put on your calendar, pick a day, first day of every month or the 15th of every month, but every 30 days, change that filter in your air conditioning, heat and air unit. People forget about that, and we go in homes and they've got everything ready to show, and we open that air conditioner filter, and it's very dirty, and you're breathing that air. Plus, it's making a problem for your heat and air unit. So check all this stuff out and get ready for winter. And people are still moving in here, even though it's going to be cold weather. You think they're not going to buy yet. But the bottom line is a lot of people retire at the end of December. They get their retirement and they're ready to move to another area. So they're scouting out the houses right now. So you need to be out there, and if you're thinking about selling, get it on the market because it is still a busy time. A lot of people want to change during the Christmas holidays, during the Thanksgiving holidays, change their kids in school. So it's the best time to move. And October is one of the best selling months of the year. And with the year-round school, really changed that for Wilson County.
Right.
So just give us a call. We're ready to help anytime. And I'm going to let my sister here talk.
They're not quite attached to it, almost, but they're fairly well tethered all the time. So anyway, good to see you too.
Well, I wanted to talk about we're having open house on Sunday. It's at 609 Windmere Drive, and that is in the Westview Acres subdivision right off of Leeville Pike. It's on the corner of Windmere and Leeville Pike. It is a 4-bedroom house. It has a screened-in back porch. It's on a 1.06 acre lot, which is one of the biggest lots in the subdivision. It does not have an HOA. It, like I said, 4 bedrooms. It has a gas fireplace. All the bedrooms are large. This one was built in 1986, so it's built very well back in the day. And I think J.W. Van Hook built a lot of those homes in that subdivision. So I think he might have been one of the builders for this one. But it's a screened-in back porch, and it's listed at $549,900. It has mature trees all over, so you are in a shade wherever you go in that home. So give us a call on that one. I'll be there on Sunday from 2 to 4. Then we just put a contract last night around 9 o'clock last night on 134 Village Circle in 5 Oaks. So that one is now pending. Going through all the inspections like we've talked about in the past, it's more than putting a sign in the yard and then going to closing. So we're doing all the in-between things to this one. And then if you're looking for a house to build on, we have on Rutledge Lane on the north side of town. We have Rutledge Lane. It's 7.11 acres, and it's already got a septic tank perked for 3-bedroom. Already has water on the property and electricity at the road. And so go ahead and give us a call on that one if you're looking for a piece of property to build a home or to just have it just to hold on to. There's no restrictions on this property. So give us a call. It's listed at $345,500. So give us a call on that one. And if you're looking for anything else that does not have our sign in the yard, give us a call. We'd be glad to show you and or find it for you or help you locate whether it be commercial or residential. As long as it's in Tennessee, we can personally help you. If it's outside of Tennessee, in the States or international, give us a call and we can hook you up to help you find that.
And you ladies are everywhere. You're very accessible. You meet a lot. I've met a lot of folks, in this job. And y'all too, you always stand out in my mind. These folks are always pleasant. They've got a smile on their face. they're ready and willing to help you. So it's not just a commercial and a facade. They're putting on a few hours a day. I think y'all 24/7. I think y'all are in a good mood and happy people. I'd be shocked to hear any otherwise. And that's who people buy from people at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So folks, just from me talking about you folks, y'all are such great ladies.
Well,
you do
thank you.
so much for the community.
Well, thank you.
So appreciate that.
And if we didn't have fun, we wouldn't be doing it. So you need to have fun at what you do.
But you got to be, it's all about relationships.
Yes.
You
True.
can sell a house and get your money and go your merry way, but it's about, at the end of the day, what you did to those folks and how they remember you. And they might not ever buy another house, but they'll tell somebody else. So that's what we've always tried to do. Be on the top shelf there, always.
Gotcha.
So we want to remind everybody, too, that Granville's having their festival all day tomorrow in Granville, their fall festival.
Right.
So if you
Great
want
weather.
to do that between the rodeo and that, then
Right. Got a lot of
go to the fall festival and then go to the rodeo.
And then Cumberland's homecoming is Saturday.
That's right, Coleman. Tennessee's got a bye week. I see.
Yeah,
That's right. I got my new T-shirt on today.
That's all right. So, well, thank you so much for being with us. We're coming about the end of our time, but appreciate you ladies. I really do. It is so good to see y'all. I know I'll bump into you here a lot. But
Yes.
thank
We're
you.
glad to see you. You did a great job.
You did a great job.
No, it'll be
You
good to
never
have
know.
Coleman back. Everybody's ready to have Coleman back, I'm sure.
Well, it's
so.
been a great 2 weeks. I've enjoyed all the hosts, all the whole 2 weeks. So
A lot of good folks except me, so that's
No,
great.
you've done wonderful.
Well, thank y'all so much for being with us, ladies.
All right.
Y'all have a
great weekend.
Have a good weekend. So, making a slight transition here so we are honored. It's exciting when someone of your importance and magnitude comes to Wilson County, Tennessee. So, Miss Rodeo USA 2023, Anna, and it's Woolsey.
Woolsey, yes.
Okay, hopefully I said that.
You did.
correct.
It sounded right. So.
Okay, well, thank you for cutting me some grace on that if I mispronounced that. We are honored to have you in Wilson County. Thank you so much for being here this weekend.
Absolutely.
We've got about 5 minutes before we go to break, so maybe just real quick, tell us a little bit about you and how you came into this position, and then and after we come back, we'll talk about the rodeo and some of that this weekend.
Sounds good. So I'm actually from Oklahoma. I get the question a lot if people think I'm from Tennessee or Georgia. That's the rodeo that I'm at that weekend. But I'm from Oklahoma, and so Miss Rodeo USA travels about 100,000 miles across the country. I've been in the Southeast a lot. I've had things in Texas, Illinois, Oklahoma, and then Georgia, Kentucky. And so I've been all over, and what Miss Rodeo USA is we are a spokesperson and basically a PR person for the sport of rodeo, and specifically the International Professional Rodeo Association. So I represent the IRA, which is what the sanction is of the rodeo this weekend. And the IPRA is actually the second largest rodeo association in the world, and so we have a lot of great members, and it's a really great association to represent. And so I'm really blessed to be here. I get to travel a lot, meet new people. So,
Good. And you'll be at the rodeo all weekend or just one day?
All weekend, Friday and Saturday. Yep.
Okay, Friday and Saturday
Yep.
you'll be here. So great, fantastic. Have you had a chance to be here for a few days, or did you just recently get
No,
here?
I came in on Monday, and so
great. So you've been able to travel around.
Yes, and we've been doing
Tennessee,
sponsor visits. We went to Zaxby's, and we have some things to go today. We're going to Whataburger, and so we've gone to quite a few places, and so I've been able to talk to the sponsors and kind of meet those people that really help put on the rodeo.
Great, fantastic. Now, I know one of your, so just kind of reading through a little of your bio online, I know you do a lot, you love dogs.
I do love dogs, yes.
So,
I have a ring that's a dog paw.
Oh, cool. I just noticed that. But maybe tell us a few minutes about
absolutely.
That as well.
So my platform is Save a Life, Adopt a Dog. I've been fostering dogs since I was 17. I'm 23 now, so for quite a while, and I have about 5 foster dogs right now. But it's super close to my heart, and so I've fostered hundreds of dogs, and you really get to see these dogs come out of their shell, and you get them in, and they're timid, and they won't even leave the back door, and then they blossom into this bubbly, outgoing, precious little animal. And so it's really special to see those stories, and I love advocating for it and really encouraging people to be responsible pet owners.
Wow, that is fantastic. And we have in the other side of the county, we have a sanctuary for older dogs.
Yes.
People that, I don't know if you've stumbled into that, but
I
anyway,
haven't.
it's something over in Mount Juliet, the west side of Wilson County. They have it's a very nice facility there, and they take in older dogs and try to find a place for them to live out the remaining years of their life.
That's
so,
precious.
Anyway, yeah, we're everybody I think in Wilson County has a dog or a cat or something. So we have 3 cats anyway, and that's a few too many. And how many dogs do you have currently?
Well, we have 7 personal dogs and we have 5 foster dogs.
Wow, that is amazing. That is amazing.
So we have 15 acres, and they're not all in the house.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so they can spread out a little bit. So, well, we got to go to commercial in just a second, but maybe real quick. So now, so tell me. And I looked up this name of the town you're from in Oklahoma. Help me pronounce it.
Skytuck.
And that would be, for those of us geographically challenged, that's closer
It's
to...
a little bit, it's about 30 minutes north of Tulsa.
North of Tulsa, great.
Northeast Oklahoma.
You grew up in
Yep, born and raised.
That area.
Yep.
And it, kind of reading through some of this, it sounds like maybe your mother had some history in that as well.
My mom was a rodeo queen, and my dad, he was a bull rider in high school and college, and so that kind of... I didn't grow up going to rodeos when I was super young, but I did my first pageant when I was 13, and that was the first rodeo I'd ever been to. And so I won that one, and 10 years later, here I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So you ride as well as...
I do. I show reining horses and ranch riders, and I do a lot of different events in the AQHA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. Well, I was going to wait till we come back to talk about the rodeo because there's going to be a lot to talk about with that. But folks, who we have with us this morning, please hang around. Miss Anna Woolsey.
Woolsey.
It's simple. I don't. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and go to a break real quick, and we'll be back in just a couple of moments. Thanks.
Sounds good.
All right, let's see what's happening on the roadways. It's all brought to you by our friends at Absolute Kubota. They'll help you rent the right tool for the job. The Kubota Orange Rental Program makes it easy to rent the right equipment. Stop by Absolute Kubota, check out the U35 excavator or the SVL 75 compact track loader, 1506 West Main. Now at traffic, here's Chuck.
Good morning. It's still left of the line up there north of town on 65 southbound. As you come through Sumner County because of that crash near Bethel Road, 103 mile marker on 65 southbound. Still slow between Robertson County and Sumner County. Heavy traffic right on schedule 24 west up through the Hickory Hollow area coming in from Rutherford County. Be careful with some radar. I-40 out in parts of Wilson County. Smoky Mountain Fall Festival underway right now through the end of the month. You still got time to see those fall colors at Oberg-Gatlinburg. Check it out at obergatlinburg.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
I'm Michael Starr, a licensed local insurance agent with Health Markets Insurance Agency in Lebanon, Tennessee. Choosing the right Medicare plan for you can be confusing. Let me help you find a plan that best fits your needs and budget. Call 615-830-4875 to speak with a licensed insurance agent for a free appointment virtually, by phone, or in person to review your specific needs and help find a plan that's right for you. Health Markets Insurance Agency Incorporated is licensed in all states and DC. Service and product availability varies. Agents may be compensated based on enrollment. No obligation to enroll.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank and Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank and Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
This is Helene Cash with A.G. & Johnson, wishing WANT a happy 30th anniversary.
This is Jeff Luttrell, Director of Schools for Wilson County Schools. I would like to wish WANT a happy 30th anniversary and thank them for being our hometown radio.
Hello, this is Heather Bay from the Lebanon Airport. I just want to wish WANT a happy 30th anniversary and 30 more.
I'm James Manus, Mount Juliet Mayor, and I just want to wish WANT a happy birthday. They're celebrating their 30th anniversary. Just want to wish them success in the years to come.
All right, folks, welcome back to Coleman and Company. I'm sure you've heard by now, Mr. Coleman's on special assignment. Ray Render, I'm the Deputy District Director for Congressman John Rose. Happy to be with you. Live in Mount Juliet, so Wilson County. And I tell you, we are blessed. It is not to have someone come to Wilson County of your magnitude, Anna. That is just phenomenal. So we have Miss Rodeo USA with us today. She's going to be here for the weekend for the upcoming. It's the 6th annual FCA Pro Rodeo. Now, it's happening out at the fairgrounds, so in the Ag Center, so it's the covered arena, but we don't have to worry about that this weekend. We've got the rains moving out, cooler weather's moving in. It is going to be a phenomenal 2 days to have the rodeo. So it's today and tomorrow, folks. Gates open tonight at 6 o'clock. Rodeo begins at 7:30 tonight. Same thing on Saturday. Gates open 6, rodeo at 7:30. Once again, perfect weather. We've got Chamber of Commerce weather lined up, so appreciate the great weather. Ticket prices, we've got at the gate. If you just say, hey, I didn't know what the weather was going to do, I've kind of waited to the last minute. At the gate, adults 15, youth, that's under 12 years of age, $10. You can go online and get those for a little discount, so there is time to do that. Save a couple of bucks if you'd like to go online and purchase those. So there's also some advanced tickets at various places around town. I may let you talk about some of the sponsors in a moment. So it is sanctioned by the International Professional Rodeo Association. She may talk a little bit more about that. But anyway, so a lot of what we're here doing today is to let you know about the rodeo coming up tonight, tomorrow night. So Anna, share a little bit. I know you've got sponsors. I know you're going to be at the event. Will we have a chance to meet you and get autographs, or tell us what's going on here over the next couple of days?
So what I'll be doing is I'll carry the American flag, and I'm not sure if they are running round winners. So what that means is after each event, they'll have a sponsor flag, and so I'll run that sponsor flag, and the winner of that round will follow behind me. And so then afterwards, the rodeo, I'll be able to sign autographs, and I'll just kind of be mingling with the crowd. And so if you see me, come up and say hi. But we have some really great stock this weekend. Danny Hedrick is one of the best in the business, and so he brings stock to a lot of different associations, but primarily the IPRA. And then we have, I believe, is one of the best announcers. His name is Blue Jeans. I'm not lying. That's his name. And he's really great, and he brings his wife, Jennifer, and they're really great people, and so I'm excited to work with them. And then our clown is Ty Stewart, and so he has been a clown for about 3 years, and he's really, really funny. So he's a really great guy, and so I'm excited to work with him. He kind of took a little bit of time off, and now he's back on the rodeo road with us, and so it's really great to have those people here at this rodeo this weekend.
Fantastic. All right. Yeah. Now, and I know it takes a lot of folks to make this happen.
Yes.
Maybe tell us about, I'm going to go to a church that's helping out. I know you've got a lot of sponsors that are helping out probably financially.
Yes,
maybe
we do.
Can you share some of those with us this
absolutely.
morning?
So the rodeo is actually put on by Mending Fences Cowboy Church, and so, but it actually benefits the FCA, and so 60% of the proceeds from the rodeo will go to the FCA. But some of the presenting sponsor of the rodeo is actually One Oak, and that's located actually in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So I'm very close. I'm very familiar with One Oak. But they do work with natural gases, and that's kind of what their business is around. And then we also have, I personally was sponsored by Starstruck Farms. So they were really gracious to give a little bit of money and help me get out here. And so, and we went and toured that yesterday, I believe.
Folks, yep.
And so cool. I'd never been to anything like that. I think I've seen it online, and I've been like always interested in it. And so to be able to go, and I got a full tour, and that's actually where Mending Fences hosts their sermons, and they go there for church, I believe. Yes. Okay. Yes. I feel like they said that yesterday, and so just making sure.
Fantastic.
But a super small church, but really great people, and they made me this beautiful basket yesterday. It has all sorts of goodies in it, and so I'm excited to break into those.
That's right.
Yes.
So did we catch all the sponsors? I interrupted there on.
No, that's okay. We have, there's a lot. So All Access Coach in Gallatin is
folks.
The Winner Circle sponsor. Our pickup men are sponsored by Zaxby's in Lebanon. Mm-hmm. And then Zaxby's also sponsors the wristbands. And then I was actually told yesterday in our sponsor dinner that the wristbands will have a coupon on them. So keep your wristbands, take it to Zaxby's, and you get a free chicken biscuit or something.
Oh, wow.
You get something for free. So I feel like that's a pretty good deal.
Fantastic.
So, but there's a bunch of sponsors, Boot Barn, Bates Ford, Wilson Bank and Trust, City of Lebanon, Starstruck Farms, Denny Century Farms, Lebanon RV Center, Tennessee Baptist Mission Board, Tennessee Army National Guard, United States Army, Whataburger, Chuck Wagon in Lebanon. And then we also have our event sponsors. But I was actually able to go to the National Guard yesterday also, and they let me take pictures with the guns. So that was pretty fun.
That's a cool place to visit. So we
absolutely.
Got that. Yeah,
absolutely.
You should come back anytime. And I know all the. We got Fort Campbell. I know all the guys would love to see you there too. But fantastic. So once again, let me just real quick, folks. It's tonight, tomorrow night. Gates open at 6. Rodeo's at 7:30. You can get advance tickets, but if you just kind of put it off, if you're like me, wait to the last minute, you can come to the gate. Adults $15, youth $10. So that is out at the Ag Center covered arena. So we're going to have great weather. It wouldn't matter, but covered arena, so you don't have to worry about the elements. Going to have great weather tonight, great weather tomorrow night. So folks, if you're looking for something to do, we are a fortunate community. We do have a lot of things going on, but this kind of an annual event. The money's going for a good cause. I know Tim Bryant and folks at FCA would appreciate you supporting them as well. So maybe tell us, we've got a few more minutes here, maybe tell us how you got into this and as a young girl. I know you said you rode some, but then how did you get into to doing all the other things that you're doing? And maybe there's folks out there that are listening, or there's kids riding around with their parents and they go, hey, I want to do what she's doing today. So
So I grew up showing horses. My father was a horse trainer, and so I've always had a horse. I've loved them forever. And when I was 13 years old, I had this little mare. Her name was May, and she used to be a reiner, and then when I got her, she was just like my fun little horse. We went around the barrels. We weren't very good, but we went around them. And I wanted to win a barrel saddle because the saddle I was using was one of my mom's old saddles, and that just wasn't good enough. And so I wanted to win my own, and she told me that I could enter the local Skycheck Princess Queen contest and win myself a saddle. And so I entered it. My dad was out of town that weekend. We didn't tell him. And then he came back into town for a coronation at the rodeo Saturday night. And so we were getting ready. He's like, where are you guys going? And she's like, she was in the pageant. So it's coronation night. We're going to the rodeo. And so he came with, and then I won that. And I won my little barrel saddle. And then I've held about 10 titles, including Miss Rodeo USA. And I've held a title about pretty much every year that I've been a rodeo queen. And so it's been a really neat experience, and so
I did see you've won. This isn't the only thing you had quite the list of accomplishments that you.
I've been
congratulations.
Local, regional, a state teen, and a state miss, and then now Miss Rodeo USA. So I've been at every level at a queen contest. So it's been a really great journey, but I'm excited to crown the new girl in January and watch what they do, and then I go back to school and become an adult.
Well, put that off as long as you know. That you've got plenty of time to do that. Maybe tell us. So back to school, in school, what are you studying? What do you hope to be in your career? Or?
So I got my associates in business from a little junior college in Northeast Oklahoma, and then I did a year at Oklahoma State for interior design. But last year I was Miss Rodeo Oklahoma, and so I took the year off then, and then I also took the year off of school this year. But when I go back, I'm probably going to switch to journalism or pre-law. I haven't decided if I just want to, finish my bachelor's in journalism and then go to law school or what. But I want to be an attorney. I do know that for sure. Then I also want to do, like Cowboy Channel or Cowgirl Channel type events, spokesperson for the sport of rodeo.
Sure. No, fantastic. And it looks like, in reading through some of your information online, looks like you've had the chance to travel a good bit, maybe, I know, around the States, but possibly even international. I see you've had some international travel.
No,
I'm sorry. I'm confused.
No, you're fine. I'm not. So they do have some rodeos in Canada. St. Tite is one of the really big IPRAs, and I was going to go to that, but Danny had a rodeo that he wanted me to go to, and Danny's my favorite stock contractor, and so I told him that I would love to come and work for him that weekend. And so I didn't go to Canada, but it might have been, there is a rescue called No Dogs Left Behind in East Asia that I'm wanting to go overseas for.
I think that's what I was reading. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. But that's
so that's a goal of mine, is to go overseas and help with, the China meat trade for these animals and help pull them out of that.
Fantastic. So no, that's that. So now, where can people find out more about your organization? Is there a website?
Yeah, there's a website. It's just MissRodeoUSA.com, and then I also have Facebook and Instagram. It's just Miss Rodeo USA. It's super easy to find us, and so you guys can go follow me on that, and then you can look up any information you need to know about Miss Rodeo USA on the website.
I saw it did show some of the history on there, and maybe this is 40 plus years. It seems you're 40. I can't remember the number, but over 40 years, folks.
A while.
It's funny. It had photos of all of the other, just how they've changed through the
I think in the 60s was like one of the first Miss Rodeo USA. So for a long time.
So it's been around for a while.
Yes.
This isn't something just brand new. It's been around for.
And they have queen contests at every level, and so I'm sure that there are probably local pageants around here. So if somebody is wanting to get their daughter involved, they have the Sweetheart Division, which is for the little bitties, and they typically always win, and they get a goodie basket or a prize. And so you can start your girls out. It really does help them, grow and be able to talk in front of people. And I don't know who I would be if I didn't do this starting 10 years ago. And so it's given me so many life skills. And so it's a really great thing to get your children involved in.
Right. You're very articulate.
Yeah.
You would fit well in the South, speaking quickly. I speak quickly, but no, that's great. So once again, folks, we're talking about the 6th annual FCA Pro Rodeo. It's going to be tonight, tomorrow night, out at the fairgrounds. Once again, covered arena. Weather's going to be great, folks. You're looking for something to do, come out tonight, tomorrow night. Gates open at 6 both nights. Show starts at 7:30.
Yeah.
And you'll be there maybe before when the gates open, or how,
I'll be there,
how will
yes.
people have the chance to? I know you're going to be doing some things.
Right. So I have a production meeting that I have to go to before the rodeo starts, and then I'll have to get my horse ready. So I'll kind of be out of pocket right before the rodeo starts, but after the rodeo is when I'll be able to sign autographs and really take the time to talk with the fans.
Great. Okay. No, that's fantastic. So once again, folks, at the gate, it would be $15, $10. You can go online, purchase those ahead of time. So once again, sanctioned by the International Professional Rodeo Association out of Oklahoma City. So it's great to have you here in Middle Tennessee with us. Is there anything I love to ask folks that are visiting? Hey, I don't know if you've had a chance to get around Nashville and Middle Tennessee. Anything stands out to you either in Nashville or Wilson County, or what have you liked so far that you've had a chance to come across?
So I haven't gone in. So I've drove through Nashville multiple times during my year of traveling, and I usually get stuck in traffic. I thought one time where I was traveling in the middle of the night, and I was like, oh, that'll be perfect. Like in Nashville, nobody's gonna be on the road in the middle of the night. No, I got stuck in traffic for 2 hours in Nashville. It was so fun.
Sorry.
Somebody got in a wreck.
Right.
So I've had a lot of fun, but my favorite part is I had a rodeo a few weeks ago, and it was in Bonor, Tennessee, so it's very close to Knoxville. And my host home was great, and the rodeo was great, and so it was very close to Danny's home also. And so I had a really great time for that. But Tennessee's beautiful, the greenery and the mountains, it's just amazing. So I've had a really great time.
Thank you. And I know you have folks here with you that don't want to be recognized, but they're your host family.
Yes, they're my host
while you're
family.
Here. So they live here in Lebanon. So thank you, host mom and dad, for helping out. They don't want to be recognized, but hey, we've got hopefully that goes to show that, Lebanon, Mount Juliet, Watertown, Wilson County, Tennessee, how big everybody's hearts are here.
Everyone's so kind.
In Middle Tennessee. So anyway. Well, we just have another maybe 30 seconds or so and wrapping it up. Any quick, I know we want everybody to come out tonight.
Yeah.
They'll be able to meet you, see you, and they can have maybe a photograph with you or sign an autograph as you're available. I realize you've got duties to do tonight, tomorrow night.
Yep.
So.
But we rodeo whether it's raining or not, so don't even worry about it. Especially since it's covered, the show will go on.
Right. And this rain is supposed to move out. We're going to have just great weather. So
perfect.
Well, thank you for visiting Middle Tennessee. We are honored to have you here. Soak it all in. Come back whenever you can.
Absolutely.
So
I'll be back for sure.
That is fantastic. Folks, we've got to wrap it up here. Once again, Ray Render filling in for Coleman Walker. He will be back. We'll be back to normal order on Monday morning at Coleman & Company. Thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend.